As per the Election Code of Conduct, parties are only allowed to hold mass assemblies from 3rd of November, 17 days prior to the election date. In the meantime, parties have indulged in blame games against their opposition parties at formal programs. The ruling alliance flayed opposition CP&UML for partnerships against their political ideologies, while the UML leadership invited the ruling alliance leaders for an open debate on agendas of the imminent elections. Good morning, I'm Abheudaya Shrestha, and these are the headlines of the hour. Leaders of the ruling alliance criticize opposition CP&UML for alliances that contradict their political ideologies. UML leadership calls on the ruling coalition for a debate on election agendas. People with disabilities, including full and partial blindness, and those using sign language still unable to vote confidentially, state yet to address the needs of voters with special needs. The first non-Gandhi chief of the Congress in more than 20 years will be named today. A tight contest expected between veteran leader Mallikarjun Kharge and Shashi Tharoor. And Tribhuvan Army maintains its lead in the medal tally at the ongoing 9th National Games with 88 goals. Second place Nepal Police collects 37 goals so far. The ruling coalition partners have issued a joint appeal to the voters of the upcoming November parliamentary and provincial elections to vote for the alliance that has committed to safeguarding the constitution and bringing stability and economic prosperity in the country. Prime Minister and Nepali Congress President Sherbahadur Deuba, CPN Maoist Center Chair Pushpakamal Dahal and CPN Unified Socialist Chair Madhav Kumar Nepal issued the joint appeal. The leaders emphasized that the ruling coalition would strengthen democracy, ensure good governance and rule of law, and fulfill national aspirations. Referring to the previous KP Sharma Oli-led government's attempt to dissolve the parliament on 2 separate occasions and the president's refusal to authenticate bills endorsed by the parliament, they added the alliance had been formed to ensure that such steps would not take place again, saying that they were against the sentiments of the constitution. Likewise, the coalition government said it will repeat the success of the May local level elections in November. The appeal also includes the list of priorities of the alliance after the elections. Meanwhile, CPN-UML chairperson KP Sharma Oli has challenged Prime Minister and Nepali Congress President Sherbahadur Deuba to face off in a live debate on agendas for the November 20 provincial and parliamentary elections. In a social media post, main opposition CPN-UML chairperson Oli said that he was prepared for a live debate with Prime Minister and Nepali Congress President Deuba. Drawing examples of live debates held before the elections in developed Western nations, Oli also questioned if Deuba was prepared for such an interaction. It is the fundamental right of all voters to exercise their franchise and vote for their preferred candidates during elections. However, the rights of the people with disabilities, including full and partial blindness, and those using sign language have been compromised. The Election Commission has not been able to ensure ease for such voters during elections. Voters with full and partial blindness have been seeking help from their helpers or family members to vote during the elections. However, the voters with such blindness have not been certain if the helpers voted for their preferred candidates. They have also shared grievances regarding the election process lacking confidentiality. According to a survey held in 2019, a total of 16,948 voters had used helpers while exercising their franchise in Karnali province alone. The Election Commission has been assuring of making ballot papers and the voting centers disabled friendly. However, the Apex Election Authority has not addressed the issues of those without vision. There are around 120,000 blind people in Nepal, while around 1,150,000 have serious problems related to vision. 66% of vision-related issues in Nepal can be treated, while 16% of blindness can be avoided. The issue of voters with blindness is not likely to be addressed without the implementation of electronic voting system. It's time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
Here's the question. What should be done to ensure confidentiality during voting for visually impaired voters? Your options are A. Provide braille ballot papers, B. Use electronic voting machine, and C. Continue to rely on helper. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B, or C, and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. CPN Maoist Center Chairperson Pushpa Kamal Dahal, who has been contesting in each elections from different constituencies, is competing from Gorkha this time. Dahal is a candidate for the House of Representatives from Gorkha 2 and is up against a total of 11 competitors, 9 of them from political parties and 2 independent candidates. Elected from Chitwan in the previous House election, CPN Maoist Center Chair Dahal is competing from Gorkha 2 in the coming election. He has shifted to Gorkha after competing from Rolpa, Kathmandu, Siraha and Chitwan. Dahal, who has always preferred safe constituencies, is currently busy in efforts to ensure a victory from Gorkha. Dahal has the support of the ruling coalition as he is the candidate of the alliance. Main opposition CPN-UML has fielded young candidate Abdus Salam Mia against Dahal, while there are no rebel candidates from the ruling coalition in Gorkha. A former police personnel has committed suicide after shooting and injuring his nephew in Jhapa's Gauradaha municipality. 35-year-old Biren Shah of Gauradaha 8 shot himself and committed suicide last night. According to the police, Biren shot himself at around 8 last night, about 70 meters away from his house where his dead body was found. There was dispute at his house at around 6 yesterday evening. After the dispute escalated, Biren shot his 15-year-old nephew Hemraj Shah in the back and seriously injured him. He is being treated at BNC Hospital in Birtamor. Police have informed that 15 rounds of bullets have been retrieved from the incident site. The police have said that the pistol used in the incident does not have a registration number and could have been brought from India illegally. Biren is a former police of Armed Police Force and had resigned from the job 3 years ago. The Election Commission is to collaborate with social networking platform Facebook for the November 20 provincial and parliamentary elections. The Apex Election Authority has also expedited preparations to collaborate with other social media entities, including Twitter and TikTok. The Election Commission is to collaborate with social media platforms for voters' education program and other promotion campaigns. Political parties and candidates have also increased the use of social networking platforms in recent time. The Commission has also collaborated with Facebook to monitor the nature of promotion campaigns and expenses of political parties and candidates on the social networking platform. According to the Commission, the collaboration will aid in prohibiting dissemination of fake news and contents of ill intentions and those against the Election Code of Conduct, among others. The Election Commission has also allowed the candidates and parties to conduct healthy promotion campaigns through the social networking platforms. In our Public Voice segment, we had asked people in several provinces what should be done to make use of barren lands and raise production. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
Public Voice.
सरकारले समयमा बिउ मल र सिँचाइको व्यवस्था गरेको भए र बाँझो खेत हुने थिएन
आधुनिक खेतीमा भनौँ अब जोड दिनु पर्यो
भूमिहीन सुकुम्बासीहरूलाई त्यहाँनेर सामूहिक खेतीहरू गराएर
पानीको आवश्यक पनि छ बाँदरहरू रोक्ने काम गर्नु पर्यो
आधुनिक किसिमका बिउ मल र कृषि विज्ञको परामर्श अनुसार खेती गर्न सकियो भने
कृषिबाट चाहिँ हामीलाई सेवा सुविधा भएर तालिम यस्तो प्राप्त भयो भने
केही प्राविधिक ज्ञानहरू हामीलाई किसानलाई त्यसरी दिएर
बिउ बिजन चाहिँ समयमा आइदिनु पर्यो
Sports News.
Tribhuvan Army Club has maintained its lead in the medal tally of the ongoing 9th National Games in Pokhara. Out of the 404 gold medals up for grabs, 216 goals have been decided so far. Santoshi Shrestha of Bagmati clinched gold in the 5,000-meter run, while Tribhuvan Army's Ramprasad Tharu won gold in the 400-meter hurdles this morning. Tribhuvan Army Club is at the top of the medal tally, bagging 89 gold, 58 silver and 39 bronze medals, securing a total of 185 medals. Nepal Police Club is in the second position with 37 golds, 31 silvers and 40 bronzes, while Armed Police Force is third with 31 golds, 34 silvers and 55 bronzes. Hosts Gandaki are in the 5th spot of the medal tally with 16 gold, 15 silver and 30 bronze medals. Likewise, Bagmati Province has claimed 16 golds, Sudur Paschim 8, NRNA 7, Madhya Province 5, Province 1 and Lumini Province 3 each, and Karnali Province has also secured a gold medal. Events on the 7th day of the 9th National Games include athletics, karate, table tennis, rugby, boxing and women's volleyball. Women face significant hardship after the birth of their children and go through the pains of sacrificing their dreams. However, 38-year-old Brinda Shrestha, a mother of an 8-year-old, has defied all odds, providing an exception to this social belief of clinching marathon gold, considered the most rigorous athletics event. Brinda yesterday morning had received a call from her little daughter, who said that she had prayed for the success of her mother for the marathon event. Brinda, who was debuting at the marathon event, was motivated after listening to the words of her little daughter. Brinda eventually went on to clinch the gold and rightfully dedicated the medal to her daughter. After her victory, Brinda conceded that she was not very hopeful about her win, as she was competing against seasoned campaigners of the likes of Bishwarupa Buddha and Pushpa Bhandari, both of whom were medal winners from the South Asian Games. Brinda previously was noted as a successful half-marathon player. She had won 3 golds and 1 bronze during the 6th National Games. She couldn't participate at the 7th National Games as her daughter was quite small, while she had finished 3rd at the 8th National Games. Brinda is now undecided whether to continue with her 2-decade-long career or call it quits at this glory of the 9th National Games gold. That's all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.